Check out these beautiful Christmas cards. These are made with the Spellbinders Glimmer. What is the Glimmer? Well, Nicole is going to tell us all about this. It's their new machine, and she's going to show you some of the tips and tricks on using this, and maybe on how not to put glimmer foil on your plates.
It happens.
It happens. You're going to do it. Trust me, you're going to do it, but she's going to show you how to fix it when you do that. Okay.
Easy to fix.
All right,
Very good.
what's
Awesome.
this machine?
Okay, so let's talk about it. This is the Glimmer Hot Foil. We call it a system because you get lots of goodies in your initial box. We want people to be able to jump in and start foiling right away. So you're going to get your machine. Your machine is really comprised of two parts. First of all, you have your hot plate. This is where the magic happens. It is hot. It says caution hot. It is. Probably won't burn you, but let's not chance it. And that slides right into your docking station. Okay, so this is where your primarily work surface is going to be. Now, also included with your Glimmer Hot Foil System are going to be two shims. And the reason that you have two shims is because you will be able to use your glimmer with different materials, leather and chipboard and fabric, all kinds of different things. And so you'll use different shims for the different thicknesses of those materials. You're also going to get a cooling mat, and that's exactly what it is for when you are finished foiling with one of your glimmer plates. You want a safe place to put it so it can cool back down. So we have that included as well. You are also going to have, we want you again to start foiling right away. So we're going to have two glimmer plates in the starter system. Now plates are different than dies. I will point that out because they are a little bit thicker, but they don't cut. Okay, so they provide the heat transfer. This is a thermal foil, so they provide the heat, hold the heat that then transfers the foil onto your paper. I just do want to point that out. You can use the Glimmer Hot Foil System with traditional dies as well. It's just a slightly different look, but you can absolutely do that. You're also going to get two starter rolls of foil. These are two of our most popular colors, rose gold and silver. And you will get a pair of tweezers. So these tweezers are special. They're magnetized, so when you're trying to move a hot plate off of this hot pad, you can simply pick it up with a magnet and throw it on your silicone cooling mat. And of course, included is an instruction manual. Now the important part here is right in the center where they have quick start tips, but also this great little grid that's going to tell you how you use different shims for different materials. So you'll want to always keep that handy. Again, 9 times out of 10 you're going to do cardstock, but if you want to try other materials you can do that as well. Should we do one?
We should.
Let's do it. Okay.
Make it shine.
So I've already turned the machine on. You're going to turn it on right back here. And when you first turn it on, it's going to take a little while for your platform ready light to turn on. I'm going to set this on here right now. Let it start warming up. So you'll know you're ready to start using when the platform ready light turns solid green. Now, if you leave the room and you come back and suddenly it's not warm, you're like, what happened? Well, it probably shut off. There is an auto shut off feature built in. Very easy to fix. Just turn off, turn back on, and you'll be good to go.
Yep, and the auto shut off was about 10 minutes,
I think we said it's about 10 minutes, yeah.
So keep you from burning the house down.
Exactly.
This is a good thing.
It is a good thing. So again, the platform ready light will come on generally 5 to 15 minutes after you turn it on. It depends on how warm the room is. If it's a warm room, it'll come on quicker. If it's a cool air-conditioned room, it takes a little longer. Once you have your plate on, you're going to want to hit your timer button. So the timer button is about a minute, and that's the time that it takes for the heat from our plate to then transfer up into the glimmer plate sitting on top. Now while that's heating up, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll get my materials ready. So this is a roll of foil. Again, you get 2 colors with your starter. We have, I think, over 25 colors with more coming. And you get a nice, you get 5 inches by 15 feet. So you get a good chunk here. So of course I can't remember. I think this is bright pink. I think that's what this color is. And so, whoops, I think I already just cut it too short. Look at me. It's all right. You'll get the idea. One thing you do when you're trimming your foil, though, is you want to make sure, it's not as important on this one because it doesn't have round edges, but if you do have something like this with round edges, you want to trim your foil as close to that as you can, removing any sharp points or corners, because otherwise you can get what's called overfoiling, and that's basically where foil goes where it's not supposed to. If that happens, it's not tragic. You just get it like a white eraser and you can erase those pieces, but we just try to avoid that. Then you're going to want to put the shiny side to your plate. Now,
that's the tricky part.
It's the trick, and it's because it's counterintuitive.
It is.
You think you want this popping up, but no, you don't. And so you're going to put this right over the top here.
So shiny, pretty
shiny side to
down.
the plate. Then you're going to bring in your whatever media or cardstock. I'm actually going to undock first because sometimes when you undock with your media on, it can shift a little bit. So I'm going to put this cardstock on. I am going to bring in my shims, and you can see I did glimmer mine a little bit. I'm going to add a cardstock shim in here just to get best results. The more you play with this, the more you'll learn, you know, what works best for you. And different foils do act differently.
Yep, and different cardstock thicknesses
100%.
and stuff.
Yep,
So sometimes you just add a couple pieces of extra cardstock in there. Works great.
You do need a die cutting machine, okay? So we, of course, recommend using it with Spellbinders Platinum or Platinum 6, our signature machines, but it does work in a lot of other machines. There's a full machine compatibility set of information on our spellbinderspaperarts.com website. There's a tab at the bottom called Machine Compatibility, and that'll tell you what the glimmer will work with. And then is the moment of truth, right? This is where we have the fun, the peel and reveal, we like to call it. So here we go. You ready? So voila.
Just like that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So they have a lot of fabulous plates from some really fabulous designers. Some of the designs are very holiday. So of course, holiday is the way that most people are going to start out using it. But you're going to find that so many of their plates are decorative and Victorian and just some really, really cool designs. You're going to want to try all of the different designs. So it's the Glimmer from Spellbinders. Spellbinders is a name you know, so you know what you're getting, you know the quality that you're getting with that. Works with any of the Spellbinder cutting machines, which is also great. So find these all on the Notions Marketing website. You're going to be able to look under Spellbinders and Glimmer. If you have any questions, contact your sales rep. Now, if you're a consumer out there and you're thinking you need to make these Christmas cards for Christmas, get to your favorite retailer right now. They can get this machine for you. You'll have it in plenty of time. You could get your cards done before Thanksgiving. Have a great day.